from Calvary Chapel, Boston.
Well, of course, we're not actually in Boston. In fact, we've never been in Boston. I mean, we've been in Pembroke, Hanover, Norwell, and now we're in Rockland. But we've never been in Boston. You see, there really is a Calvary Chapel in Boston, but it's not us. I mean, it's kind of like an offshoot of us, but their name isn't Calvary Chapel Boston because that's our name, even though we've never been in Boston. Well, we had the name first, so they just call themselves Calvary Chapel in the city. Well, it's nice and everything, but I guess they must get a lot of questions like, what city? Or, hey, are you guys like in Boston? Anyway, that's not important now.
That's right. Live from Calvary Chapel, Boston, it's time for Laugh Out Loud with your host, Ann Everett. And your co-host, Joanne Colello. So sit right back and enjoy the show.
Okay, well, I can't believe you actually came out. I mean, it's kind of amazing. I was telling Damien earlier that even if one person shows up, it's one more person than we deserve. That's very true. We have an entire night. You probably said to yourself now, wow, they're going to midnight, 8 to midnight. That's like 4 hours. 4 hours of comedy? Who could possibly come up with that much comedy? But the truth is, we actually had to take out stuff. So, I hope you guys are ready to have a lot of fun and laugh a lot. Now, it's snowing out, isn't it? Okay, what is with that? You know, I've been asking myself this every winter for the last 5, 6 years. Why do we live here? Why? There are places right now where if you pop them up on the screen and look at their weather, it says 81 feels like 90. Think about that. Why do we live here? I don't know, okay? Now, I know some people say they like the winter. Now, is there anybody here that actually likes the winter? I mean, really like gets into it. Okay, we get a few. Now, I want you to be brave, okay? I want people that, I'm not saying, not kidding around, really, really like the winter. Would you stand up for just a second? Come on, stand up. Because you probably what? You're skiers, you love shoveling. I don't know what that is, but okay. See, you love the winter. Okay, now, there'll be pastors up here to pray with you. Okay? So, you know, and those of you around them, just pray for them. They need it. Okay, well, as far as I'm concerned, Mark and I, a week from right now, we are going to be in a place that's like 81, feels like 90. We're going to Belize, okay? For those of you who don't know where Belize is, see me after. Belize is really cool. We're going to do a lot of fun things. It's in Central America. It's really cool. It's warm. It's great. Now, there's a couple of things part of the trip. Now, we're going with Bob and Joy. Bob's one of the bass players up here. His wife, Joy, is a teacher in Rockland. She's like, you know, biology nuts. She's great. I love her. First time I went to her house, she has a guide to seashells. How cool is that, right? You know anybody else that has one? She actually gave me one for Christmas. I'm psyched. Anyway, she's really cool. We're going on this trip with her professor, biology professor. So it's not just like a go on a beach and, you know, drink non-alcoholic drinks, of course. It's not like that. It's like a Jeff Corn experience with Jeff Corn. And a couple of things about it are making me a little nervous. One is snorkeling at night. Now think about that for a minute. Snorkeling at night. Now Joy tells us that the reason we're going snorkeling at night, get this, right? Because there's certain creatures that only come out at night. Now I think that's a perfectly good reason not to go snorkeling at night, but apparently she thinks we'll get to see things that we don't get to see. I don't know, it could be scary. The other thing they have there, which is cool, is the Jaguar Preserve, okay? Belize is known for jaguars. That's where they live. They're smart. They're smarter than us. And that's cool and everything. It's big. It's like huge. And you hike through it and all this stuff. And the thing that makes me a little nervous about that is the fact that they don't have those like big ravines like in Animal Kingdom, where the lions are over there and you're over here and there's no possible way that they could get over to you. So that makes me a little nervous. The other thing, of course, and this is a reason why all of our other friends aren't coming with us, is bugs. Now, I'm not particularly, scared of bugs or whatever. I mean, you see bugs, you kill them, whatever, But Belize actually has bugs, has spiders, actually. They eat birds for lunch. That makes me a little nervous. Okay, but Belize overall is beautiful. We're gonna be seeing the Mayan ruins. In fact, I think we have a slide that Alice is feverishly remembering that we just added today. Right now, we have this slide, and as you can see, that is cool. One of the ruins at Tikal have these beautiful pyramids, and can you just think, now take a look at the one on the right. Now, look at all those stairs. What do you think the first thing that I'm going to bring with me?
Sneakers.
What? Sneakers? Good. Anything else that you can think of?
Slinky.
Slinky. That's it right there. Way to go, Dick. I knew you'd come through. Slinky. You gotta have Slinky with you. It's fun, They actually used to bind up people that did something wrong. They'd bind them all up with twine and roll them down those stairs. So I'm kind of glad for the whole, civilization thing. Okay, so speaking of ruins, that reminded me of Bruins. And the Bruins, well, as you know, aren't playing so great. I was recommending that they take another year off. I think the whole entire, controversy, and the whole battle was over dental coverage. But, I don't know. Hopefully they're going to start playing better. And of course, the other big thing in the news is what? Johnny Damon. Just like a knife, isn't it? It's a knife. Well, Red Sox Nation decided to come up with a little memento to remember the whole, event of Johnny Damon leaving. And actually, you guys, some of you may even have it. It's this bracelet. It said, WWJD, what would Judas do? So, Now, in the news, there's been a lot of crazy things going on, and one of them has been this thing where cops are like leaving guns places. They shouldn't. Now, I know I have cops in my family. I have no greater respect for cops. I mean, they're just awesome. Everything they do. And you know what? It's tough. You get a lot of stuff. But unfortunately, not too long ago, as you already know, I'm sure, one of the sheriffs left a gun in the Dunkin' Donuts bathroom. Now, that's kind of a problem. And, it's sad. They got a lot to remember. They got the donuts, they got the cup, they got all the stuff, and it's kind of like, oh yeah, what are we missing? How are they supposed to know they didn't have it with them until they get out to their car and they put everything in, and it's, So anyway, so I've come up with a little bit of a solution, especially where it's winter. This always worked when we were kids, and I think, because I'm all about solutions, okay? So I've come up with a solution, and I think this is going to work. Okay, the whole mitten through the sweater thing, and they can have the gun on one side, the cuffs on the other, Now for summertime, we'll have to work something out. I don't know. Now, speaking of people, well, we've kind of talked about the cops and everything, but criminals, they do some really stupid things too. Okay. Now I don't know if you heard about this guy. There's a guy. Okay, in fact, yeah, run that next slide because this is one of my favorite verses. Be sure your sin will find you out. And especially if you're stupid. There's no question. Well, there's a guy, okay, I'm reading it, and I couldn't even believe it. It's this guy in Reno was arrested for stealing $200,000 worth of what, do you think? $200,000 worth of Legos. That's a lot of Legos, okay? So I'm thinking to myself, what? The guy had like a truckload of Legos. I'm like, can you imagine? Think of the guy in the cell. Next guy over. Hey, what are you in for? Stealing Legos. You sell them on the internet. It's crazy. But anyway, so I thought what was really nice though is Legos is apparently a really good company, and they doing the right thing. You know what I mean? They sent him some stuff to occupy his time while he was in prison, and I don't think he had any of these items. This was the Lego City Edition Police Station, which was kind of fun. He obviously didn't see these or buy these. And I think that, yeah, the like a police car, little radar detector, it's great. Okay, and one of my favorites, love that. I ride a motorcycle, so you get the police motorcycle. And of course, this last one is the pièce de résistance, no? It is the prisoner. So I think that was kind of fun. So anyway, so that gives you a little bit, a little bit of an idea of what goes on in people's minds. It's strange. It's a strange, strange world indeed. We get some fun things. I love driving down the street and seeing signs that just make no sense. I mean, I know in Boston they get signs all over the place, and it's like, what street is this? And the big dig, and it's crazy. It's just crazy. And, I think all the money that our tax dollars are going into putting these signs up. But, I just want to run by, in case you guys were a little bit, new at this. We're gonna go through a few road signs, okay? What, of course, the books say mean something, but we really know what they really mean, okay? So this is sort of my own interpretation of some street signs. Let's just kind of roll through them now, and, simple, right? Dangerous men, had to write, dude. And if you have trouble seeing, I'm sorry. Okay, there's another one. Kind of looks like an electricity sign. There you go, right? Okay, I love that. I love that. Look at that. What is that? I don't know. Oh, yeah! There you go. Okay, hate this one. Hate that. Yeah, see? It's just not right. Whoa, I'm back. Now this one, you just stay on that for a second. Look at that sign. What is that saying? I mean, don't drive like my brother. You know what I'm saying? My brother's here now. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's really what we're talking about. No lifeguard. It's a shame. Love this sign. Look at this. I'm always driving behind people like this. See? Completely out of control driver ahead. Yeah. Now, see, when I'm running, okay, all you runners out there know about this. You see these people, and I swear, that's what they're doing. Hey, it's gonna be tunneled. Oh, let's go. Oh, yeah, let's get it. Okay, guys, this is for you. Yep, just keep going around in circles. Honey, do you know where you're going? Okay, I love this. I see that, I'm like, what is that? 10% what? But now we know. So you gotta be careful. That's when you really are glad you're saved. Right there, you know what I'm saying? It's really sad. That one, what is that? There's nothing on there. It's upside down. You're right on like that, okay? See? I know, it's crazy. Okay, so that's just a little bit of my time. Okay, this is another segment of our show. I'm Ann Everett.
I'm Joanne Colonna.
And this is Thrifty Minute, the mini news magazine where we give you 2 great money-saving tips in just 60 seconds.
If you're thinking of getting a haircut, why not get them all cut? It costs the same.
When getting Chinese food, I always buy luncheon specials and then heat them up for dinner, saving up to $4 per person.
I'm Joanne Colonna.
And I'm Ann Everett, and this has been Thrifty Minute. That's really hard to get breathe at all right time. Gosh. I wrote this skit not long ago, and it was indeed one that started it all. So cast yourself back into the room with your radio, with nothing around you. All you have is the news. But anyway, check it out. Good afternoon, Margaret Sheridan here with this BBC special report. Today's date marks the end of the 5th month of what is now the longest strike ever by chocolate factory workers around the world. This, of course, has brought about global shortages of even the lowest quality chocolate products. The devastating effects have been felt in nearly every major city, cutting across all barriers of race, religion, and class. We first go to China to see how people there are facing this crisis. I spoke to Ling Zhu in Hong Kong.
Yes, hello, Margaret. As you know, a disaster like this can either tear people apart or bring them closer together. I think that we here in China are really pulling together and helping each other.
Now, would you say, Ling, that you see a specific reason behind this camaraderie?
Well, yes, as you know, I think one of the key reasons is that people here generally do not consume very much chocolate. So, since they prefer small portion of high quality chocolate over larger portion of lower grade chocolate, I think this can account for people being so patient.
Really? Well,
Can you tell us more about China itself and their whole idea about chocolate? Yes, I think that our culture and history has taught us that when we are deprived of something, we should see it as great opportunity to appreciate the missing item once it is returned to us.
so you see your heritage really as coming to the rescue, so to speak?
Ah, yes, you could say that. I think one might understand better through ancient Chinese proverb, which says, the chocolate in one's mind is often better than the chocolate in one's pocket.
Well, there you have it. Great way to sum up the situation there in China. Our thanks to Ling Zhu. And now, let's hear from Australia, where I asked our local correspondent, Carol Blair, to describe the latest efforts there of authorities to stop the illegal production of chocolate by some Aboriginal tribes.
G'day, Margaret. Well, things do seem to be settling down after a bit of a tough week. Most of the problems have been worked out with the help of mediators between the tribes and the locals. The tribes have all agreed to stop making chocolate, although some provisions do allow for certain amounts of chocolate to be available for tribal ceremonies. So, at the time at least, things seem to be under control.
Now, Carol, one other thing which I believe many have been asking themselves, I imagine that not every tribe is engaged in this tradition of chocolate making. Can you tell us what tribes are involved and how far back does this go into history?
Well, in fact, Margaret, it's very tough to say. We do know that the major tribes involved are the Larija and the Pitjantjatjara tribes, which both have a long history of chocolate making.
Some experts believe that it may have started when the tribes adopted the landmark Ayers Rock, which is known as Uluru to the Aborigines, as a sacred place. You see, they feel that this rock, which is of course, as you know, reddish-brown in colour, could in fact have been the inspiration for the very first chocolate. But of course, it's only legend, so no one really knows for sure. A very interesting explanation there from Carol Blair. She spoke with us from Melbourne. The United States is facing similar problems, not with production, but with illegal trafficking, in an innovative plan to stop trade on the black market. New York City has begun a program which trains dogs to sniff out hidden chocolate in questionable shipments. But some are crying foul in the wake of the program's delayed implementation. For more, we'll hear this report from Colette Brown in Queens.
Hi, Margaret. Well, listen, I'll tell you, it has been quite a story here. You know, it seems that many of these people hired by the city to work in this program are the very ones speaking out against it. This morning, I spoke with Lou Hayes, who started work over 2 weeks ago. And let me tell you, he was anything but excited job. Lou, can you tell him a little bit about what's going on? Yeah. We're trying to train these dogs, right? Well, they want chocolate sniffing dogs. Well, guess what? We need some chocolate to train the dogs, right? There ain't a piece of chocolate within 1,000 miles of here. I'm telling you, it's never gonna work.
Luke, has there been any help at all from the mayor's office or police services or any other kind of officials?
Well, that's just it, Colette. We're barking as loud as the dogs are, and nothing's happening. Basically, what we're asking is for everybody to pitch in by sending us all the chocolate wrappers you can find, so that we can at least use these with the dogs. At this point, it's really all we got. You know what I'm saying?
So you can see, Margaret, just from that, the kind of frustration going on here. I mean, it has been really hard because so many people have been waiting so long for this program. And I have to say, it has been a total disappointment.
Well, not very encouraging news there from Colette Brown, who spoke with us from New York. And on an even darker note, we are as yet unable to bring you any news at all from Belgium, where the fighting continues after the horrific bombing of 2 major chocolate factories there nearly 3 months ago. Our reporters and crew still cannot enter the area due to the danger. We have, however, re-established contact with our Indian correspondent, Rajan Bandara. I asked him this morning whether or not any of the emergency aid was reaching the people in the hardest hit areas. Rajan.
Good morning, Margaret. Well, it does appear that some of the aid is coming through now. And although some of the reports we are getting in have proven to be somewhat unreliable, we are still exercising some caution, but are hopeful.
Rajan, can you tell us exactly what is inside these packages being airdropped by the humanitarian troops?
Well, yes, of course. Mostly, they are large cases containing plain milk chocolate bars, and some cases of dark chocolate bars, although those are becoming less and less frequent as the weeks are going on here. There was even some talk of a small box of Cherry, which reportedly came in 2 weeks ago, but there has been no sign of it. And now many people think it was nothing but a cruel hoax. So it is very difficult here, and things are looking more and more hopeless as the strike continues to drag on.
And that was Rajan Bandara in New Delhi, where things are very difficult indeed. And now for another report. From the field, we'll go to France, where the population there, as you can imagine, is struggling to maintain a stiffer upper lip in the face of this conundrum. I spoke with Gabrielle Lavoisier in Paris.
Hello, Margaret. It is almost impossible to describe the situation here. The people of France are just now beginning to recover from the initial shock of the strike, which has irreversibly affected the economy here as well as the general morale of the people. I am here on the Champs-Élysées, where police are keeping a close watch on suspected smugglers. Just yesterday, they stopped a shipment of cocaine arriving from Colombia and arrested several people when it was discovered that small boxes of chocolate were hidden inside many of the kilos. A team of investigators has been sent to Bogota. Very disturbing. Now, Gabrielle, can you tell us a little bit about the overall psyche of the French? You mentioned the issue of morale. Well, that is exactly it, Margaret. As you know, France has not been very popular over the last year or two because of the stance that we have taken on many world issues. Incidentally, Margaret, that is how you say that word. Issues, not issues. But as far as our popularity concerned,
We don't care. We have no interest in these things. The Holy War in the Middle East, we don't care. Bombings in Iraq, we don't care. Terrorism around the world, who cares? You see, it was never a concern to us. That is, until now. You see, now we have a reason to fight. Now we have a cause to defend, a banner to wave. You see, deprived of chocolate, we now recognize that we have lost what is most dear to us. You see all these shops behind me here on the Champs-Élysées? Millions of dollars in luxurious items. And yet, no one buys. Because the very essence of our being, the heart of our nation, it is gone, it has been stolen from us. And let me say, Margaret, France will not stand by and watch, but will instead live by our new motto. Pour chocolat, nous combattrons pour toujours. For chocolate, we will fight forever. Yes, oh, that was a very passionate account there from Gabrielle Lavoisier in Paris. She's scheduled to speak with us again next week, along with Iraqi humanitarian leaders on France's new oil for chocolate program. Let's see. And now, for an alternate view, we'll go to Jarmila Stefanikova in Bratislava, Slovakia. Jarmila, how are Slovakians managing this difficult problem? Margaret, I don't know what the problem is. We never had any chocolate here, even before the strike is happening. It just makes no sense. Now, wait a minute, Jarmila, it has really been that long since chocolate was available there on a regular basis. The last time when I had chocolate, I was only 7. I really don't even remember the taste even. So I think maybe all of us here in the Republic now realizing it's not a big deal. I mean, how do they say in America? Go over it. Yes, well, I believe that's get over it. Once again, we spoke with Jarmila Stefanikova in Slovakia. And now we'll move on to our last report, to a rather unlikely place for a crisis. Right in the heart of the Western Caribbean resort area, a spot that many would refer to as a sheer tropical paradise. And yet, even paradise has its problems, as we shall see. Our correspondent, Everett, is in the city of Belmopan and has been visiting some of the resort areas. And can you acquaint us with the atmosphere there in Belize? Sure, Margaret. Well, first of all, let me just say how great it is to be on the BBC, and especially to just be myself. Now, I have to say that despite the beautiful surroundings here, there is definitely an underlying tension among many of the tourists, as well as those who operate the properties. And do you find that people are having difficulty enjoying their time on holiday because of all the controversy caused by the strike? Oh yes, Margaret, absolutely. There is no mistaking it. The overall apprehension of the people who are here on vacation is truly palpable. It seems that everywhere I visited, the mood is sullen and tempers seem to be flaring quite easily. Now, and have you had a chance at all to speak with any of the tourists there directly? Yes, I have with me right now Linda Finley from South Carolina. She's here with her family. Would you like to talk with her? Yes, actually, that would be great. If I may, Linda, did you at any time consider canceling your trip when the disaster first ensued? Well, y'all bet I did. But my travel agent said there was nothing I could do. We was all upset. And I done cried on the phone, but didn't help. Do you know that Lester and I had been planning this trip since 1981? And if I'd known I was going to spend a whole week with no chocolate. Well, we wouldn't have come. I could have bought me a nice patio set with all that money. Well, I gotta go pack, because we're all fixing to leave. Well, now, thank you to Linda, first of all, and our best to you and your family. Now, Anne, has there been any kind of response from the resorts themselves? Have the owners indicated any plans to make changes to any of their holiday packages, perhaps to include additional excursions or spa experiences to compensate for the fact that there is absolutely no chocolate on the premises at all? Yes, there has been, it has been suggested, Margaret, but you know, right now the owners are having so much trouble with their own personal laws that they really haven't set aside any time to make changes to the resort policies. I have with me Maria Suarez from the South Key Paradise Resort, and I was just speaking to her about this very thing. May I ask Maria to paint us a picture of how the resort industry overall, their leaders, have been affected by this crisis? Sure, why don't I ask Maria to respond in Spanish, and then I'll translate for her. Maria, Margaret, quisiera saber, usted se siente sobre la ausencia de chocolate aquí en Belize?
El dolor, el horror de la vida sin el chocolate es demasiado a llevar.
The pain and the horror of life without chocolate is too much to bear.
Sería mejor morir.
It would be better to die.
El chocolate es el corazón de nuestra cultura y somos hoy como almas perdidas.
Chocolate is the heart of our culture, and today we are like lost souls.
Estas islas se han convertido en una prisión espantosa para nosotros.
These islands have become
A frightening prison for us. ¿Cuándo este extremo sufridor?
When will the suffering end?
Solos Dios. ¿Puede ahora ayudarnos? ¿Puede Él tener misericordia en todos nosotros?
Only God can help us now. May He have mercy on us all.
Well, that is certainly quite disturbing, and our prayers are indeed with Miss Suarez and all her family. Yes, well, I guess then we've covered everything. Our thanks to Anne Everett, and especially to all of you, our listening audience, for tuning in. Once again, this is Margaret Sheridan of the BBC, where we will keep you updated all week on the latest information on this epic crisis, the world's first chocolate strike. Thank you and good night.
Communication, one of life's most exciting aspects. But for those of us with husbands who have difficulty communicating, it can be a nightmare. Ladies, if you or someone you know has a husband with communication deficit disorder, hope is just a phone call away. Polly Wanna Talk is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that provides parents proficient in translating and conveying information for husbands with CDD who are unable to communicate in everyday situations, all at no cost to you.
These beautiful Belizean blue macaws are extensively trained by communication experts to comprehend even the most subtle clues in order to successfully articulate all the words your husband is trying to say. Listen to this testimonial from one of our clients. Before we got our parrot, we hardly ever talked, but now it's just non-stop. Here's a typical evening in their home before Polly wanna talk. Hi, honey, I'm home. How was your day? I'm sorry I'm late. Did you eat anything? Why don't I make us a nice Alfredo? Now, just look at the difference a polymonotonic parrot can make in this very same home. Hi, honey, I'm home. How was your day?
It was great, dear. But tell me about all your day. Was everything okay at work? Did your presentation go well? I was praying for you.
Oh, it went great. Thanks for remembering. I'm sorry I'm late. Did you eat anything?
Oh no, I wouldn't eat anything without you, darling. I wanted to wait until you got home. I whipped up us some oven-braised trout with haricots, spurts, and almonds. And for dessert, I made a nice orange coral la creme with raspberry sauce. It's still in the oven, and the timer just went off. Why don't you change and relax for a bit while I set the table?
Thanks, honey. That sounds great. If you're looking for results like these, don't wait another minute. Call us at 1-800-HE-TALKS. That's 1-800-438-2557, where a personal parrot handler is waiting to explain all the details and answer your questions. If you're still not completely convinced, let's hear from a husband who was recently matched with his polymonotonic parrot.
When my wife told me I needed a parrot, I was, frankly, a little embarrassed. But now, I have so much confidence. In fact, meetings at work have improved.
Here's that month-end report, people.
I can even sing at church now.
Yo ho ho, a pirate's life for me.
No. Singing at church.
Oh, sorry. Fly away, oh glory. Fly away.
And best of all, when I'm driving somewhere and get lost, I just pull over to a gas station. My parent does the rest.
Excuse me, do you know how to get to the watchtower?
Well, ladies, don't hesitate another moment. Make that call today and let Polygon Talk open up for communication in your relationship.
Well, I just love that movie. Hey, do you think they're gonna come up with Legally Blonde 9?
I hope so, and I hope we're in it.
Well, I think they're gonna call us. Oh man. What a great day.
What a beautiful night.
We had so much fun today. I'm so glad it stayed nice and warm.
I just hope the mosquitoes don't come up.
I know, I hate that. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful night. I'm telling you, could stay out all night. I'm just going to read my Wall Street Journal. You don't mind, do you?
No, go right ahead. I'm reading Control Engineering.
I love that.
I'm learning so much.
That's great.
Did you see this? It says, Brazilian invited to White House. Well, gosh, how are they going to fit that many people in the White House?
I forget, how much is a Brazilian anybody?
Well, I don't know, but I know there's like a lot of zeros. And it's like a lot. They're going to have to order like so much food. Whew.
I'm glad I'm not cooking. Oh, it's such a beautiful night. The moon is so clear. I just feel like I could reach out and touch it.
It is really pretty. Hey, what do you think's closer? The moon or Florida?
Dad, you can see the moon.
Right. You know, Mercedes, I'm so sick of everybody thinking I'm dumb just because I'm blonde. I mean, I'm not even a real blonde. I think that's what hurts the most.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Buffy. I think your idea of us taking those microbiology and physics classes was a great idea. I'm learning so much.
I know, me too. That section we covered on the human eye was just incredible. And that professor, wasn't he just a dream? I mean,
It's worth it.
it was a little hard for me to understand at first, but I think I got it. I mean, the professor explained how all 5 separate systems of the eye mutated, just like came about by random chance, after many, many mutations. But what I can't figure out is, how could all 5 separate systems of the eye, like, mutate so they would, like, work all at the same time? Because, like, even if just, like, one wasn't working, well, then the whole thing wouldn't function, and then the mutation wouldn't continue because it can only continue if it's beneficial. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. It seems to me that somebody somewhere would have to, like, have designed something that complicated.
Oh, Buffy, you really are pretty dumb. I mean, how can you be so stupid? I mean, anyone can see that everything in the universe will just sort of like, happens. I mean, it just popped out of nowhere. Nobody designed it. I mean, we're talking like Brazilians of years ago. I mean, don't you think that that's enough time for anything to happen?
Well, I guess so. Mercedes, I think maybe I should just leave all this kind of stuff, like, to the experts. Yeah. Buffy. I mean, no, I'm Buffy.
Stupid.
I really am stupid. Mercedes, are those the new press-on nails?
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
It's so great there. Nail by number.
Awesome.
Come on, you match the number.
Wait a minute. How does it work?
I'll show you. Look.
Wow.
You see?
It comes with a chart.
And the nails have numbers.
Okay.
So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay, yep.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you just match them.
That is so great! Because I always end up like with 2 thumbs, like over here, and it just doesn't feel right, like when I'm typing. I can't really type, but so wow! Oh my gosh, where did you get them?
I got them from Betty Sumaker's new shop.
Betty Sumaker?
Numbered nails. It's easy as 1, 2,
2, 3. That's so great. Hey, is your shop still open?
Oh, yes, I think so.
Let's go! What are we waiting for? Oh my gosh, that is so great. I'm so sorry. Hey, oh my gosh, I broke a nail. Oh, number 4. Oh, but that's all right. We'll get some. Wow.
This skit is all about coffee. But not just any kind of coffee. We are not talking about the mediocre coffee of Dunkin' Donuts. We are not talking about the so-so coffee of Mary Lou's. But we are talking about the one and only Au Bon Pain. Now, as many of you know, I have an affinity to the French language. My mother and my father both speak French, even though I don't. There were 9 of us. Teaching us a second language was not the first thing on their mind. We were lucky to have food and clothing, okay? Especially me as the youngest. I got everybody else's clothes, and sometimes people else their food too. But anyway, my problem is when people go. Now, do you all know where the Au Bon Pain is? There's one right in Pembroke. When it opened, it was like a little light went on in my life. Because I live on Elm Street. I drive 4 minutes to my work. It's a terrible commute. And I arrive at my work. And right in between opened Au Bon Pain. That's great. So, one of my pet peeves, however, is that people seem to be completely unaware of how to pronounce Au Bon Pain. I have heard many versions of Au Bon Pain. In fact, when I once called up and spoke to someone at their corporate office, I said, "Hello?" And they said, "Au Bon Pain." It still to this day sends shivers down my back. Because it is not Au Bon Pain, it's Au Bon Pain. Okay? So, what we are going to do now is we are going to bring in these lovely people that have volunteered. And without telling them a thing, we are just simply going to ask them to pronounce the names of these companies. And as you will see, I am not dreaming, but in fact, there is a nightmare going on with the pronunciation of this company. So, we will do a little test, and we will have a winner. And the winner, well, you'll see. Okay, so, would you bring in our first guest? Don't give it away, or I'll find you and kill you with my bare hands. Okay. So. Okay. Hey! You know me, okay. You coming right up here. Don't be afraid. All right. Come on. This is great. You're gonna have a ball. Okay. Now you've never left your gun anywhere, right? Oh, I didn't mean for you to say yes. This is on film, pal. Okay, all right. Now, I know you, but you are, just for the audience, could you give us your full name?
Carlos Velez, Velez.
Spells it too. That's my count again. Okay, anyway, so Carlos, we just have a simple test. It's simple, it's not a big deal. I just want you to identify 3 companies, okay? This isn't exactly rocket science, okay? All right, would you identify the following companies?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts. Okay.
Mary Lou's.
Okay.
Au Bon Pain.
Okay. There you go. Excellent. Would you stand over here just for now? We're not going to do anything. No, just right there. That's fine. Okay. Could we have our next contestant? Was I right or was I right or was I right? I love being right. Anyway, the poor guy. You'll find out in a minute. Anyway, okay. Okay, it's a very simple thing. It's not it's like not rocket science, okay? Okay. Not that, you probably could do rocket science. You look like a smart girl. I like those glasses, by the way. Okay, I want you just to identify the following companies.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts, okay.
Mary Lou's.
That's tough, huh? Okay. I just want you to identify the following companies. Who picked this girl out? No. Okay, say it. What's going on with my microphone? I don't know.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, okay, that's what we're looking for.
Mary Lou's.
Waco.
One. King.
Okay, One King. Okay, that's all right. Okay, stand right here. You're fine. You guys are doing great. Okay, next. It's a very simple thing. It's not rocket science. Okay, it's a simple identification. I just want you to identify the following companies. Bingo. He's gonna be a cop someday. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mary Lou's.
Mary Lou's. Okay. King. Okay, not bad. All right, just stand right here. And our last suggestion. It's a simple thing. I just want you to identify the following companies, okay? Yeah, the companies. The companies. Okay, you can do it. Yeah. Well, we don't have all of it, so yeah, now we can get it. Okay, go.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Bingo. Okay,
Mary Lou's.
bingo.
Opal Pond.
Okay, all right, now, okay, guys. I have this thing, okay, about people that can't pronounce French. And so, I have a theory that almost everyone pronounces that company incorrectly. Okay? May I just, at this point, explain the correct pronunciation for all of you contestants? It's Au Bon Pain. Okay, so just there you go. There you go. Yes, I wasn't letting you lose. Okay, Joanne?
Yes, okay, it was really pretty clear who did it the worst, and then when she had them repeated all, they all sort of followed each other, so it was hard. But I think you have to agree with me, and I hope she doesn't hate me, but Hannah.
There you go. Okay. Hannah. All right, so now you're all free to go except for Hannah. Just for a moment. I want you to see, Hannah, like I said earlier, I'm all about solutions, right, folks? So, Hannah, I have a little song to sing to you that I've written. In fact, right now, I should be pronouncing everything in French because I want you to not only go away with an empty cup of coffee, which I used earlier and rinsed out for this very skit, but I want you to go away with Au Bon Pain in your heart. Okay? Well, just play along. Don't be difficult. Okay, so you hold that, and I'm going to sing you, come this way, a little song to help you to understand the importance of pronouncing Au Bon Pain. Now, before we do that, will I have everybody say it with me? Au Bon Pain. Au Bon Pain. Au Bon Pain. Better, a little bit. Okay, now when you go into that company, you buy something, just remember it's Au Bon Pain. Anyway, the song is like so. Just remember, you're gonna love this. Okay. You don't have to sing, please don't. Au bon pain, au bon pain, it is not pronounced bon pain. Though your French is rather lacking, I will help you if I can. Au bon pain, say it with me, au bon pain. Pretty soon you'll be an expert with your picture on a sweatshirt. Le café, les croissants, let it roll right off your tongue. Just pretend that you are friends with Jacques Cousteau. I hope you won't be shy, but just give it a try. Au bon pain, au bon pain, au bon pain. Soupe du jour au baguette, well, you simply can't forget. See, these words are not in English, I am sorry to upset.
I can see in your eyes that you finally realize it is not a laughing matter, there is simply nothing sadder. Say it once, say it twice, just be sure to say it right. Come on, pronounce it like you just arrived from France. This isn't Dunkin' Donuts, Mary Lou. Oh no, it's over pie, over pie, over pie.
Take it with you, dear.
I have one question.
Yes. Excellent. She's learning already. Au bon pain, the word bon means good. And the word pain, it means bread. Good bread. It doesn't really make... You're right, it doesn't, but... A cafe, that means cafe. Anyway, go away. Okay, now... Okay, note to self, remember to get another au bon pain cup in case we should ever be asked to do this skit again. Okay.
Marcy, when's my break? Okay, see you. When's my break and where's my skit?
Hello? Hi, Dick. Yep, I'm just about on my way out the door now. Just going to the self-checkout, and I'll be out of here in just a minute. And I'll be right home. Okay? All right, bye.
Welcome. If you have a Stop and Shop card, please scan it now or scan item to begin. Welcome. If you have a Stop and Shop card, please scan it now or scan item to begin. I said welcome. If you have a Stop and Shop card, please scan it now or scan item to begin. Thank you for using your Stop and Shop card. Please scan first item. $1.49.
That's not right. I know this is on sale.
Please place item in bag.
No, this is on sale. I know it's on sale.
Please place item in bag.
They right over there, 99 cents.
Please place item in bag.
It's supposed to be on sale.
Please wait for assistance.
Hi. This is on sale, but it's running at $1.49, but they're right over there, it's 99 cents.
All right, hold on. Give me a second. Hey, Marcy. Yeah. That Stop and Shop Zad stuff. Yeah, it keeps ringing in wrong. Okay. Thanks. I'm sorry about that. It should be okay now. She just corrected it.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
99 cents. 50 cents savings.
That's right.
Please place item in bag. Produce. You've chosen produce. Please select from popular items.
Peppers, pineapple.
You've chosen produce. Please select from popular items.
Prunes.
You've chosen produce. Please select from popular items or enter item code now. Please place item back on scale. Please enter item code now.
Okay. 4, 4.
I'm sorry, that code is invalid. Please re-enter item code now. Please place item back on scale.
Okay. 4, 4,
sorry, that code is invalid. Please re-enter item code now.
That's what it says. 4, 4, 4, 6.
Please wait for assistance.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
What is it now?
Well, I can't find this here, and then I put in the code like it said, I pressed it in, and it says invalid code, but I'm just putting in what it says here, and I know I did it right.
Let me just check that light off.
Hi, Mercy. Can self-checkout again? Hey, listen, ma'am, what the heck is this?
That's a pomegranate.
A what?
A pomegranate.
There's a pomegranate? Okay, well, it says it's 4446, but it's not working. All right. Oh, okay. All right, thanks. Yeah, are you going on break with me? Okay, great. Okay, bye. The numbers actually changed last week, so it's 4447.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay. 4, 4, 7.
Please enter your pomegranate quantity now.
1,
249. Please place item in bag. Please place item in bag. Please place item in bag. Please scan next item. Please scan next item.
Oh, this is a joke.
Please scan next item. Do you wish to continue? Please scan next item. Please wait.
Gosh, ma'am, what is it now?
Look, it must be wrinkled or something. I'm scanning it. I must have swiped it 5 times, and
These really can be really tough sometimes. I'm sorry. Hold on. There you go. That should be all set.
wow, you saw me do it. It didn't scan.
Please place item in bag. $2.19. 30 cents savings. Please scan next item. Hello?
Hi, Dave.
Please scan next item.
No, I'm
Unexpected item. In bag.
I'm still stuck here at the checkout. I know
Please
everything's
scan
going
next
wrong.
item.
I can't. I really can't talk.
Do you wish to continue?
I gotta go.
Please scan next item. 139, 49 cents. 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 139, 139. 139, 49. Please remove last item from bag. Item removed from baggage area. Please replace item. Please remove last item from bag. Item removed from baggage area. Please replace item. Please replace item. Please wait for assistance. I'm so sorry. Gosh, ma'am, what's going on?
It told me to take it out of the bag. I took it out of the bag. Told me put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. Told me, out the bag. In the bag. I don't even know what I'm doing
It's
anymore.
gonna be all right, okay? How many did you buy?
I'm trying to buy 10.
Okay. Did you scan all 10 in?
Well, I don't know. It kept telling me to take it out of the bag, and I don't even know what I've done.
Hold on, let me check. You only scanned 9 a.m. now.
Well, I was getting to the telephone.
There you go. Please scan next item. Please scan next item. Warning, this item has been tampered with. Please wait for assistance. Great. Ma'am, what's going on with you?
Well, I have an upset stomach, and I needed some of this. But I'm gonna buy it. I just needed to take a sip right now, and I'm gonna buy it.
You can't open an item before you scan it.
But
It knows that it was tampered with. That's why that came on.
But I'm gonna buy it.
You can't buy it now. Do you want like me to go get you another one?
No, just forget it.
All right.
I
Well,
don't
you can't
want
buy it. I'm so sorry.
I'm really sorry. I'm trying the best I can to get out of here.
Please scan next item. I'm sorry, that item no longer available at this location. Please place item aside.
Does that make sense?
I'm sorry, item no longer available at this location. Please place item aside. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Item no longer available. Please place item aside. Please wait for assistance. Now, what is going on with you? Did you see all these people behind you in line?
Yes.
This is the only register open. 5 items or less. Hey, that guy has more than 5 items.
But gosh, I'm trying to buy this. I got it out of your freezer and it's saying no longer available. That doesn't even make sense.
Hold on. All right, just hold on. Marcy, you told me Jimmy took all the Ben & Jerry's out. Well, guess what? Yeah. Look, can I just tell it to Lady? Look, she's driving me so crazy. She's been here for like a half an hour. She only has like 3 things. Well, more than that, but no. Well, can we sell it to her? I can ring it up on the produce or something? Well, kind of like produce because it's like Cherry Garcia. That's kind of like produce. I'll ring it up. I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Okay, listen. Tell Jimmy to get them all out of there, okay? I don't care. You can put them in my trunk. It's cold enough out. Okay, bye.
Are you telling me I can't
Ma'am, look, we no longer have a contract with Ben & Jerry's, so we can't sell this product to you. And I'm really sorry I was in there. We were supposed to take him out, and somebody told me that Jimmy took care of it, but he didn't, okay?
Okay.
So I can't sell it to you.
Okay. I'm just check out.
Get out of here. Let me shut the light off for you for the 12th time.
It's not my fault.
Gosh. Please select payment method.
Credit card.
Please swipe credit card. Please swipe credit card. 1 moment, please. I'm sorry. Stop and Shop no longer accepts American Express. Please scan credit card now. Unexpected item in baggage area. Please remove. Please scan credit card now. I'm sorry, that credit card has expired. Please scan new credit card now. Do you wish to continue? One moment, please. One moment, please. I'm sorry. Invalid card. Name on credit card differs from name on Stop and Shop card. Please scan credit card now. Please scan credit card now.
Okay. I just want to pay by cash.
Please scan credit card now. Please wait for assistance.
Are you still here? What is going on with you?
Okay, can you make this so that I can pay by cash? And then I will pay and leave.
Please do.
Thank you.
Please insert coins first, then bills. Please insert cash. Please insert cash.
Do you have a 20? And I
Please insert cash.
Please don't let this woman come back. If you give me a 20 in your name and address,
Please insert cash.
and I'll pay you back.
Please insert cash.
Hurry.
Please insert cash. Thank you for stopping at Shop and Stop. That would be, hold on. Thank you for shopping at Stop and Shop. Don't forget your change, your receipt.
Hello, Dick. Yes. You can't believe it. You cannot believe what I just went. What?
We need butter?